not quite right.
Frank Rasconi, I'd like to ask a question of Stephen. Anybody else on the water commission?
Hey, Frank, can you hit the mic, please? I really want to hear what I have to say.
Okay, so the question is, as a legal defense, that you are proposing, just because you don't like the terms of the loan, if your loan, a student loan, or a home loan, or a car loan, is sold to a third party, which happens all the time, it's very similar to what's happening here. So a legal defense is that you complain about something in that agreement, then you can withhold payment. I want to know, because I'd like to stop withholding payments on some of my loans. Is that a legally, do you feel that's a legally defensible position?
Yeah, it is if it's not my loan. No, essentially what's happened is somebody's gone out and bought something very expensive and said, you're going to pay for it. I'm not going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. And that warrant article was put forward, and then that warrant article that was wrong, inappropriate and illegal, has been referred to over and over and over again to all the people here.
What did that bond issue pay for?
What made it illegal? You said it's illegal.
Yes.
What made it illegal when they did that warrant article? What was illegal about it?
It is illegal in the article to name one party, name another party as payee, and then take the loan out. The town of Hill took out the loan, not the water department. The loan is in the name of the town of Hill.
I think it was already brought up that the water department can't take out a loan.
They can.
The water department wrote the warrant article.
I mean,
It doesn't make it right.
Can the water department take out, this was done in what, 2007, 2009? Under state law, could they take out a loan at that time?
No.
Now, they may have changed things since then.
He's guessing. He doesn't know that to be the case.
Do you know it?
Yes.
What's the RSA?
There is documentation in here that the general bond was applied to People's Bank. That's a private bank.
Got it.
The Water Commission can go to Chase right now, legal financing, and we can take out money to pay for the water system. Because the customers of the water system have paid off the state revolving loan, we don't have to go back to the state revolving trust to get money. It can be taken out through private financing. The town took out the municipal bond because as a municipality, that's what's available to the town.
Would it have been a better rate, maybe, why they took it out from a town rather than the water, 137 customers? I mean, if I'm a bank and I'm going to be backed up by 137 people versus, say, what, 6,000? Who's going to get the better rate? The town will. They're going to get a better rate. But the money, and this is the bottom line, the money was for the water. That's where the money went. That's where the money's been used to do all the improvements. We're paying the bill. And every month, we send you the money. Now, the payment on the bond is due. Pay the damn thing. Because that's what you're supposed to.
You've voiced your opinion. Thank you.
And you have to, and I'll continue to do so.
Charlie, what's the bottom line? What is it you want? You go back and forth on so many things. I don't know what the hell you want. What is it you want? You want the property signed over to you? You want the compound signed over to you? You don't want to make the payment? What do you want? What has caused all this friction?
We get an answer?
Yes, I've stated several times what we're asking for. What we're asking for is the proper accounting for the water system. Okay? We're asking for either a memorandum of understanding with the town of what this money is for. Okay. We're also asking for either a memorandum of understanding or an intergovernmental agreement where the water department can then insure the pump house. Because right now, all the money comes out of your pocket for everything that happens with the water department. if there's insurance on the pump house or on the system or something like that, and something happens, and the water department has insurance, we can seek insurance, but we can't right now.
Select board, why is not the water, the pump house and stuff insured?
It is insured.
It is?
Yeah, woefully underinsured, but it's insured for $5,000.
Maybe we need to take a look at that.
Yes.
That's the first time that that's been stated in 2 years.
Okay, it's been stated in 2 years. But the point is, it's been stated. Does the select board have any problem with doing an intergovernmental memorandum of agreement with the water commission?
Or looking into the insurance on some of these buildings. Yeah.
I mean, is there a reason why the select board doesn't want to do it? I mean, he says he sent this, 2 years he's been fighting this battle, and I was at the meeting 6 weeks ago when he laid out all the money that was given to the town from the water. I don't know if we ever got clarification on any of that, but I know he has been bringing it up. Why hasn't something been put down on paper? He said you went to a water commission meeting.
Yeah.
Was anything discussed there about it?
Also, we get into this, you know, Stephen won't talk about water in a selectmen's meeting.
Because he's on the commission.
Because he's a water commissioner,
Right.
and when I go there and listen. They try to drag me in, so I'm just here to listen, same thing.
So, because of conflict of interest. Basically, that's what it
It's
is.
not a conflict, no, it's, you know, do you make representations on
That's a
behalf of one board in front of another?
That's conflict of interest.
So you shouldn't be on both.
I mean, that's what it sounds like. Because it creates the conflict that you can't sit and resolve this problem. I mean, this has got to the surreal.
Yeah.
Just a quick clarification. If Sean goes to a water commission meeting, he's one person. In order to push any motion forward on behalf of the board, you need at least two.
Right.
So he can't, he is just an observer, that's all. That's that clarification. It's not because he's unwilling. He is mandated. He is mandated. Just to be
We
clear.
could have had discussion. I didn't say make motions and all that. Listen, what? And I understand Steve.
Tom's next.
Yeah, I just before you get out, I want to make this one back up myself and go to the
Can you speak up, Tom?
Sorry, I'm getting hoarse. Before we get off on a number of different kinds of tangents, I wanted to clear something up because earlier tonight I heard that in all the invoices that all the water system people get, included in that payment is monies to go towards paying off this fund, this loan, this bond. That's what I heard tonight. So while you three may have been having a fit since January, you still continued to collect our money to make that payment, and now you're telling me you won't use our money for the purpose for which you collected it.
So stop making the payment.
Pay our bill.
Pay the bill.
Pay our bill.
That's
our
the water bill, yeah.
Maybe we should take a vote on it.
To resolve this tonight, is pay the bill. Everybody knows about this issue. Let's figure out a way to go forward on this, whether it's a warrant article, whether you guys have a interdepartmental meeting that's available for the public to listen to figure this out, a memorandum of understanding, have it cleared looked at by the lawyer, whatever you gotta do. But let's move this forward and let's do it the right way. We know there's an issue on both sides, we know how to fix it, let's find it, right? Warrant article, or just have a damn meeting, have the lawyer there, but let's pay the bill. We know there's an issue, let's go for it.
So, question for you, the people saying pay the bill, is that being directed at the water commission or at the?
Water commission, they're the ones we pay our money to.
I want to be clear.
Yes. We pay our money to the water commission. They need to pay that bill which was taken out for the water system.
But it's only gonna help everybody if you guys
Work together.
work together. And that's for all departments in the town. You know, that's why a couple of years ago I said, let's have a quarterly meeting of all the departments in the town. That hasn't happened once. Sorry, one time. One time in a couple of years. But move forward.
You say that
correct? Right there. How much is that as principal?
$8,000 of the $14,600 is principal.
How much is interest?
$6,675.
Okay, so that's there. Now, is there gonna be any more payments like this coming up in the future? Will it be 6 months or a year down the road?
6 months.
So there's gonna be one in 6 months. Say the water department goes out and pays the bill, all right? Now, we're all hunky-dory here tonight with everything that's being said. What if nothing comes about? What if nothing comes about? We're gonna be back here again in 6 months.
Charlie, doesn't that
37. Principal amount remaining on the bond is $267,000. That does not include interest. The interest on $8,000 is approximately $6,000. So it's $12,000 to $14,000 every 6 months. That is a state revolving trust loan that was supposed to be replaced with this bond, didn't get paid off. That has also been a
I'll ask a question. How are you gonna pay the bill?
We're gonna conclude the public hearing, and then we're gonna finish our meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear everybody saying you're gonna pay the bill. You guys are the only ones that asked the selectmen, are you gonna do this? Did you get an answer?